What's up, guys? Welcome back to Off the Dribble, featuring myself, Ash, and my co-host Chetan. You guys knew we'd be here after the Timberwolves got their first playoff series win of the year. We had to hop on, especially considering how unexpected it was. The Nuggets, after being down 3-1, were still favored to win the series.
Yeah.
Um, but both of us had you covered. We said that the Wolves would definitely probably drop the one in Denver and win the one in Minnesota, and that's exactly what
Mhm.
happened. So we'll talk about a lot of aspects about this game, but we'll let Chetan, the victor, start off with what he thought went right in the series overall.
Yeah, I think a lot of things definitely went right, but like so many things went wrong too with injuries. You lose Dante for the season, Ant's hurt, don't know when he's going to come back next series. Day of game 6, like a lot of people are kind of confident after like Io has a 43-point game. You have confidence that he can kind of lead a little bit of scoring, take some pressure off like everybody else, and that you can lean through that. But then like a couple hours before tip off, he gets ruled out. Kyle Anderson gets ruled out with the illness, who played rotational minutes for us too this series with all the other injuries. So you're down to like a literally 8-man rotation with two players in Terrence Shannon Jr. and Jalen Clark, who played zero meaningful minutes this series. In TSJ played some. They both played some meaningful minutes game 4 or game 5, but like first time they actually were in the rotation from the beginning. I think the main thing is like everybody on the team like stuck to the game plan, like attack the paint, play with aggression, play with speed, play with pace, and like just that's the only thing like that will put you in the best position to win. And also don't turn the ball over. Like take value as many possessions that you can get in the series and in the game. And it was crazy. Like you leaned on Jaden, who needed to step up, talked his talk, backed it up too. Julius kind of played well too, kind of timely buckets every now and then, did what he needed to do, defensive intensity. And then you got to give credit to Rudy all throughout the series.
Yeah.
Like we would not be in a single game this series if Rudy Gobert was not on the floor. So I think this should shut up all haters that Rudy has had on the defensive end. It's pretty obvious why he's a 4-time defensive player of the year. I don't really care why if he can't give you 15, 20 points consistently, he's still playing himself on the court with elite defense. So I know we have one of the best rim protectors in the league coming up next, but I think with Rudy playing the way he is right now, we'll always have a chance, in my opinion. But great win, and just hoping to have Ant back sometime soon in the next couple games during the Spurs series.
Yeah, you mentioned it, bro. So, like you had 25 turnovers in game 5, and you had 7 turnovers in this game. Like that's the difference. And bro, I can't like we can't say enough nice things about Jaden McDaniels, bro. Because he said it after game 1, right? No one can play defense, no one can guard, whatever. Or was it game 2?
After we won game 2. It was tied the series 1-1, and then that's when he said all that.
Yeah. And then after that, it's been pretty much like exactly what he said. I think the part that no one mentioned that I think was more important about what he said was like, attack the basket. That's how you guys won the series, bro. Even yesterday, 7 for 29 from 3. That's like dog shit. But you're 43 for 94 from the field, which is like significantly better than your 3-point percentage. So obviously you're getting to the paint, finishing at the paint with high efficiency. Like, and again, Jokic, you said before the pod had a good game. I disagree. And the reason I disagree is the defensive side, bro. He's playing matador defense, bro. Like it's just like he had so many plays. I had to rewatch the game. I slept for them but I rewatched the game today morning with clarity, and there's so many plays where he's like making business decisions, like he's moving away from the dunks, he's moving away. Just get a hand up, please, because that bothers people like that. Like you might be able at least look like you're trying. So again, he's a fantastic offensive player, and I'm very pleased that many people are now coming to the conclusion that he may not be the best player in the world. If you have Wemby, honestly, take it. I don't really like. He's an alien. If you want to say you're just ahead of the game, ahead of whatever. But again, players like Shea, and now players like Giannis, players like Ant, like all these people are like really, really, really good. If we just stop talking about this one guy, maybe appreciate the rest of the league, it'd be a lot.
Bro, I mean, you want to talk about passing, my guy? Rudy Gobert had 8 assists and 0 turnovers yesterday, bro. Like, there you go. You got us another center that can pass the ball.
And This is like a heartbreaking take that I have, but I thought about it, and like all my friends who knew me in middle school are gonna start flaming me. But really fuck this whole thing up is the 2017 MVP, bro.
Yeah.
Because in my opinion, he deserved it. That team is actually garbage without Russ, and I think him getting 50 wins that season is just like, it doesn't even make sense to me. But it became about the triple double, the triple double, the triple double, like to the point where I don't think Domantas Sabonis is that good of a basketball player, but he's giving you 19, 12, and 8. So everyone wants to keep him around, even though he can't play any defense. So I think that's kind of corrupted the Jokic like mindset, like thinking about him or whatever. I think in any other league, it'd be so obvious that Shea and Wemby are like better right now, in my
Like
opinion.
Jokic does still have the ability to like kind of take over like a game offensively. Like yesterday they were down 7, like just off of his like ability to pass the ball and score, they came back into the game down 1. But like you can do that, but all we kept doing is attacking him, and we just kept scoring. And you're going from within 1 to going from 5 back to 3 back to 7. So like you can put the points up, but you can't in the playoffs. Like it's a different kind of intensity. And like even the last couple of years, honestly, like the Nuggets haven't had too much success in the playoffs. They were a second round exit last year to you guys. They were a second round exit the year before to us, like both in 7 games, but like still, like this year a first round exit. So and then first we got to talk about Jamal Murray too. Like probably I think one of like his worst games that he's played.
The fact that we didn't lead with Jamal Murray should probably show you what like people actually really think about Jamal Murray.
Yeah, like it's
We expect that no one cares, you know what I mean? Like he's he's all
like
right.
like against the Lakers, yeah, bro, he'll go off. But like even this series, like he had a couple games where he dropped 30, but it's not like an effective 30, or it's not affecting the game in like a positive way. Like you're taking 25, 26 shots with 4 or 5 turnovers. And honestly, like I don't know if Jamal Murray is like a prototypical point guard, because it takes him 8 seconds to bring the ball up against pressure in the playoffs, which is honestly like half the reason why that team struggles. Like you go from 20 seconds left on the clock to 16 just off of bringing the ball up because your point guard can't handle pressure. So there's a lot of stuff I think the Nuggets got to talk about, but I also think David Adelman also has a lot of heat on him too. Like a game like yesterday, you have Terrence Shannon Jr. driving to his strong hand, his left hand. Everybody knows he's a lefty.
Every time.
Not one single adjustment was made. And then you put Jamal and Jokic in a pick and roll, but then you're putting Jaden and Rudy in a pick and roll too. Like change the action up. You're putting the other team's best defenders in a pick and roll too. So like I don't think he coached a good series either.
Yeah. And I guess we can let that lead off like I wanted like I was really excited to talk about the like holistically like what this means for like the Denver Nuggets for Jokic, etc. And the first thing I remembered was I don't know if you remember, I think it was like before this season started, the Nuggets owner had like a press conference, and he was randomly out of nowhere, he was like, "Oh, it sure will be nice, but you would never know about the ability to keep Jokic on the team." And like that, like what the like that's just this insane thing to even like insinuate, right? And like I think he said that because he doesn't want to go into the second apron.
Yeah. Dude, they're
And
only a couple mil under the second apron right now, I think.
yeah, but if you want to make moves, right? Because obviously, like this can't be status quo. Like we can't see this exact team next year. This team sucks. So, like, who do you move?
I think your first option would have to be move on from Christian Braun and bring in someone cheaper.
Yeah,
But again, who is
who's
taking that contract after what they saw this series?
Yeah.
Christian John Braun's whole job is to be like a defensive like slasher in the paint on offense. He could not make a single contested layup this series. So like getting paid 25 mil. Now you kind of lose out on the ability to re-sign Peyton Watson, who's like could have been like a really good off the dribble shot creator for them, but I don't know.
And that leaves us with to me, like a few obvious answers, right? Which is you have to move on from Aaron Gordon. Because he just can't. I don't think he has the ability to stay healthy. Yeah. And now the MPJ trade really comes around because you probably have to move on from Cam Johnson.
Yeah.
So it's like
You're moving on from everyone.
Yeah, and who are you going to be able to keep? You have no pieces of value on your team
They have a
besides.
26th pick in this year's draft. They don't have that much draft capital in the future. Yeah. Yeah. Like
Expecting this.
I mean maybe you move on from Jamal Murray.
Yeah, that's the thing that I'm trying to broach, I guess, because I don't know if I think you'll get like 10 cents of the dollar for Aaron Gordon. I don't think anyone's gonna like trade willingly for that. Like that, he's gonna give you 50 games a year.
The three players we mentioned, Aaron Gordon, Cam Johnson, Kristen Braun, you're not getting and the same value in return. You're getting
No.
it's going to be lower.
I mean, Christian Brown, I don't know if you could even. I think
You
he's
might
like
get a second
the
round
worst
pick,
asset in the
bro.
league. Yeah, worst asset in the league, I think.
Yeah.
And they don't really have any young core to speak of. Everyone was super excited about that Jonas Valanciunas signing. He played 4 minutes in the last game.
Yep.
Zeke Naji is making $8 million a year.
Doesn't play a single minute.
Play at all.
Like I guess Spencer Jones is someone you can keep as like an 8th man, something like that. Like
yeah, but he is so ass. I'm sorry, he's so ass. So, like, come on, like, what are we doing? It's just heinous. Like,
dude,
teams.
you know what's crazy? Tim Hardaway Jr. is probably their like third best asset.
Yeah, easily.
Wow.
Easily.
Wow.
And again, I was gonna say this later, but we have their picks. Like we rendered them unable to trade any like draft picks. It would only be pick swaps because we have enough odd picks. So to me, I think Aaron Gordon has to go. Jamal Murray might have to go.
Yeah.
And then what are you even running with? Like, so now this is my real take, right?
Tank next year.
Yeah. Think about it. I have this take, right? Like 25 teams should be rebuilding every year, bro. Because you're not winning a champion. Like the Bucks should have been traded Giannis like in 2023. Trade Jokic, bro. Get like as many assets as you possibly can get. 9 first-round picks, 2 players, whatever. And start from scratch because you're not winning. This team is not winning again with like that core.
Yeah. Do you also think like I mean I know they already won a championship, like that's already happened and they were able to do it, but like I think it's really hard to win, especially like, you need some sort of interior defense.
Yeah, bro.
Like there has to be, even if it's like 20-30%, there has to be some sort of like paint presence with your center. Yeah. Like Joel Embiid, for example, like is a monster offensively, but some people don't want to go up against him,
especially Prime Embiid, bro. Prime Embiid is the defense player of the year caliber.
So like, I mean, I don't know, like it's hard. You got to really build the perfect team around him again. I think like that version of the team is like it's gone.
It's fucked. Like that. Like you can't win with like I predicted. Jamal Murray started off the season super hot. He was like really using a lot of his energy super in like the early part of the season. He's ended up being ass.
And is it crazy to say that like MPJ like covered up a lot of like offensive flaws because there's times you throw the ball to him for like 4 seconds left on the shot clock and he's shooting the most contested shot and is going in, and only he's one of the only people in the league that can make a shot like that because he's 6'10". Sure. So yeah.
So yeah, I think they're fucked. I've been thought they're fucked, but I've been saving the take because like, oh, what if you play them in the conference finals, whatever. Yeah. But now they lost in the first round, bro. They're like, what are they supposed to do? Their picks gone. They have 2 singular valuable assets compared to teams in the West like the Spurs, the Thunder, even the Timberwolves have more like valuable assets on their roster.
Bro.
Like Ant might be the most valuable asset in the league. So, like I don't know. They're screwed, bro.
It's gonna be interesting. They have a long offseason ahead of them. That's for sure.
Yeah. And they might not have a coach. Their coach will be Tibbs next year.
Jokic said that he wants, like after the game yesterday, said he wants to be in Denver forever. But like,
what if he doesn't resign?
Yeah.
That would be crazy. Jokic trade. I said that thing. Jokic trading. They'll never trade Jokic. But what if he requests a trade, bro? That would be fucked.
That'd be crazy, bro. But I feel like he also realizes that this series is also. I feel like he also knows like it's half of it's on him too. Like realistically, he didn't play close to as good as he should be playing. That honest, I'm one of the people that thinks it's because of Rudy. Some people think that Jokic just was missing shots. He was missing shots that he normally makes. So it's because
it could be a little bit of both.
Yeah, it could be a bit of both, but like I think he understands that. So I think that could be a thing where he's like, okay, like I don't want. Maybe he doesn't want to leave because he wants to come back and try it again, prove playing at his best. But I don't know. It'll be interesting.
It'll be interesting for sure, bro. And it'll be really interesting with if Boston were to lose this series as well. So this is something we did not see coming.
Yeah.
I think it's because I didn't think Embiid would come back after an appendectomy.
Appendix injury, bro. Like got his appendix removed. Like what happened?
Yeah, I don't know. I think he'd come back. But I said Sixers in 5. I think I said Celtics in 5. I think you might have said something similar.
Yeah, I think I might have said 5 or 6.
Yeah, something in that range. I would have said 6 if I knew Embiid is playing, but I did not think the Sixers could win the series. Yeah, 6 the series is great. And right now, if I was to pick, I think I'd pick the Sixers, bro.
Yeah, because Jason Tatum's most likely gonna play.
Yes, he's gonna play.
Yeah, I still dude. I don't know.
I wouldn't play him though.
Yeah, you're getting contributions from everyone on the Sixers. Paul George is playing at a much higher level. VJ Edgecombe's playing really well. Obviously, Tyrese Maxey does what he does. You're getting contributions from everyone. They honestly when they're healthy, they have a kind of deep,
nice.
Yeah, they have a deep team. They're not some middle of the pack team, honestly, when they're healthy. So and when you have Embiid, that allows Tyrese to do so much. Tyrese, when he's a number one option, he still is dropping 30, 35, but it's a little bit more inefficient. But with Embiid, he's able to get to his spots a lot easier. He's not getting doubled at half court as much. It's hard to do those things. And the Celtics can't guard Embiid too.
Dude,
their center rotation might be one of the worst center rotations in the league, to be honest, defensively.
Our generation is gonna have such a different top 10 center list than any generation ever. Because there's no way you're telling me that Embiid isn't a top 10 center. I don't care. He's disgusting, bro. He has a bad game and he's still disgusting.
I think that Embiid at 70% health is still a top 15, 20 player in the league, bro.
Embiid at full health. Embiid, this version of Embiid or Jaylen Brown, be honest.
This version of Embiid, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
So easily.
Yeah, so easily. So
Kyrie said it the best. One day if his body is feeling good, he'll choose to be Shaq. But one day, if something's a little off, he could just take you on the fadeaway train the whole game, and he'll be Dirk.
Yeah, imagine someone saying, "Oh, if someone's just a little bit off, they'll be Dirk Nowitzki," but locked in and be Shaq. Yeah. Bro, he's insane. I know he's a lot of haters. People think he's corny, whatever. I don't care, bro. This guy is on basically half a leg and half a stomach.
Yeah,
Has the most gravity on the court by far. If he's drawing everyone, he's literally picking apart the defense however he wishes.
Dude,
and when his shot is on, it was 2 games ago, he's giving you 33 points in 30 minutes.
I don't care. He went 6 for 18, bro. They're not winning that game.
He had a great game
on the court, bro.
He had a great game.
Exactly, but I just I think regular season, it limits the ceiling for the Sixers, obviously. But I mean, if he's healthy, end of regular season going into the postseason with this team, they have a chance. So I'm gonna go off on the limb and I say they win this game.
Yeah, I 100% agree. If you look at the basketball they're playing, bro, just look at the last few games that Boston's played versus the last few games that Philly's played. Obviously, Philly's won them both, so they're gonna play better, but they played drastically better. Both those games, the fourth quarters of both those games weren't close.
Mm-hmm.
This game, Philly's the whole game, so that's different. But Maxey is playing at probably the highest level in the series. Paul George looks back. He looks like Clippers first year Paul George.
Mm-hmm.
And again, Embiid, you're either going to get 6 for 18 or still a pretty good game from him. He played a pretty good floor game, or the game before that where he goes 7 for 10 in the second half and gives you 33 points.
And then on the Celtics side, Derek White was playing really bad, and he had a good game, and they still weren't able to pull it out. He found his shot back this game. He went 3 or 6 from 3. Still wasn't really a game changer for them either way. So,
and the MVP, bro, the MVP is
the
the fifth candidate for MVP will likely be Jaylen Brown. He's been the 5th best player in the series.
It's just absolutely. I don't understand. Like 18, 22, 20, 6 of 15 from the field, 9 of 23 from the field, 7 of 17 from the field.
Yesterday was the worst. Yesterday was
A
disgusting.
combined 6 of 17 from 3-point range in the last 3 games.
Yeah, he's been really bad. And
Yeah.
Tatum is not that great.
He's not playing that great, but exactly at the same time.
Tatum essentially is really good.
Yeah. But like I feel like you still should be expecting Jaylen Brown to be the best player on the court when Tatum's still coming
100%,
a month removed coming back from an Achilles injury.
100%. But Tatum looks like their best player right now.
Yeah, but then this reaps the question, like obviously they had a really good regular season without Tatum. Like do you think they just find another center and then just go back and run it back with the same team? Like I think because then you have Tatum fully back healthy for another season. I think that kind of changes that dynamic of the team. So what do you think happens?
You think Joe Mazzulla is safe?
Oh, I don't know about that.
You think he's safe?
He'll definitely be on the hot seat.
That would be interesting, bro. Because this is like, besides the 2024 postseason, which was like they were historic, they didn't see a game 6, whatever. Besides that, it's been some pretty bad playoff losses, bro.
Yeah,
every
like
year.
That season, they were obviously like super like dominant, but like even that season, they live and die by the 3-point line.
Yeah,
that season they had a really good 3-point. Like almost everybody on the team shot above like 37% from 3. I'm pretty sure that year.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
Like the offensive game planning really hasn't changed. Like if they go cold for a series, like they're gonna lose the series. So I think if it doesn't work again, like I think you might have to try and go out and maybe mix it up.
Yeah, at least I think at the very least they changed the way they play.
Yeah,
which would likely mean that they cut a lot of their players, right? Because if you play like a regular NBA system, all of a sudden Baelish Hyman is like he's not gonna play.
Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden, like Sam Hauser is probably not gonna play.
Yep.
They fit well in the system where you just like play some hard nosed physical defense and like run and shoot threes. But like I think that has to change. I don't think they'd entertain trading any of like the two. I think they're safe. But everyone else should be on the block.
Yeah, agreed. I agree with that. Like Derek White, like I think can potentially go.
Gotta go.
And they got to find a center definitely.
Yeah, Keita is not good.
Yeah,
this was a nice story, but he sucks.
He could be a good backup.
Yeah,
for whoever like they bring in, but you really need somebody that can give you a good 33 minutes a game.
Vucevic could genuinely be the worst player I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, oh my god.
He's bad.
Talk about no defense, bro. Oh my god.
Bad, bro. Oh my god.
That guy doesn't even jump.
No shot. I don't know if it's like a European. Nah, I can't be. Like Wemby's so good.
Oh my god, man. It's like actually I've never seen somebody worse at defense, bro.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm surprised both of those pick Philly. But I just think honestly, this might be a hot take. They could just be the better team.
Yeah, I think when they're healthy, it's not the talent level is really not that far off.
Yeah. The Celtics are a bit of a deeper team.
Yeah,
the top end talent of Philly, like they could compete. Tyrese, Joel, and Paul George to Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum.
Yeah,
they can compete.
They could definitely compete.
But yeah, what do you do? How far do you think Philly could go if they win this game?
They would play.
They would play the Knicks next.
Can the Knicks guard Embiid?
They got Mitchell Robinson. They got Cat.
Yeah. They got some size.
I
don't know. The Knicks are playing really good basketball.
Mikhail will probably like shadow Tyrese. OG will probably shadow PG.
Yeah, that's gonna be really hard.
That's actually a really good matchup for them.
Yeah,
but
I
think
Knicks in 6 if that happens. If it goes to 7, then something can change. But like, I think Knicks in 6.
The thing is, though, Edgecombe could definitely guard Brunson, and Embiid could, and like they don't even use Cat. It's not even like Cat's a player on offense.
They don't use Cat.
Cat had a 4-shot triple-double yesterday.
Yeah, in a 50-point blowout win.
Knicks in 7.
Knicks in 7.
Knicks in 7.
Good take.
And I would say Knicks in 6 against Boston, by the way.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the Knicks. There's a crazy take I heard on social media today. The Knicks are hoping Boston wins.
Wow, because they rather play Boston than.
I think I think that would be interesting. I guess I am saying that, but
I think it might be a little bit worse of a matchup for them.
you think so?
I actually
OG and Mikhail just take out Brown and Tatum. All of a
yeah,
sudden, like it becomes what
Brunson versus
Pritchard. Like it's because I don't think. I mean, unless you think Derek White is taking out Brunson.
unless they actually run the offense through Cat, and then Cat will actually also be a mismatch.
Cat averaged 40. Cat
Yeah.
actually averaged 40 against Nemaskeda and Vucevic.
So, like, it's really about if you're able to like game plan properly. But Mike Brown really hasn't done that because he hasn't taken advantage of Cat against whatever that backup center's name is, Guy, whatever, Gay on the Hawks.
Oh yeah, the Hawks. Yeah. Mo Gay.
Like, yeah, Mo Gay. Like he's like 6'7", 170 pounds, and like they don't give Cat the ball in the post against him. Like, what are you doing?
Oh, bro, do we gotta talk about that game?
That shit I don't know what there is to talk about, bro. You lie. We're down.
That shit was crazy.
Down by 50 from start to finish.
In the history of the NBA, NBA has been around for a very, very long time. In the history of the NBA, that was the first occurrence of a team reaching 100 points before the other team reached 50 points.
Dude, at one point, Aashrith texted me the score. Like, it was 72-22, bro.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen a score like that before in my life.
72-22 is crazy. What was the score when like Luka was frying the Suns? Was it like 70-30?
Yeah, it was like 70-32 or something like that. Or 76-32. They were up like 42 or something.
Yeah, this is crazy.
It looks like, what do you even say to the players like at halftime, bro? Like, yo, try and get it down to 30. Like,
one car down 10. Once you get to 50, it's gonna change. Bro. Like, you can't say shit, bro. It looked like a varsity basketball team playing like us. It was really
in Atlanta too. In Atlanta too. It's crazy.
Yeah, the crowd was not popping. Nikhil Alexander-Walker at one point had more turnovers than the whole Hawks team had made shots.
Dude, they had 5 turns. He had 5 turnovers. The Hawks had like 4 made shots.
Yeah. On the day where he took the most improved player trophy, dude, that was terrible.
Yo,
that was really bad.
Wrap it up after that. I mean, it is wrapped up after that, but I don't know how you even come back after that one.
Yeah, bro. Jalen Johnson didn't have one good game, bro. I'm not sold. I'm not sold on the Hawks anymore. No. I had this team in the finals.
They had me after they won 2 games.
Yeah, we were like, oh shit, bro. Yeah. Hawks in 7.
Yeah, CJ McCollum got it, bro.
Oh my god. CJ McCollum had like 15 combined points after that.
Yeah.
Fucking dog shit. We believed in CJ McCollum. You know how sad that is?
Yeah, it's raps if that's happening.
Yeah, hell no. Brunson had one bad game and I gave up.
Yeah. Cat didn't score more than like 15 points all series in any game, bro, and they still won.
Yeah. I can't believe they don't use Cat though.
Yeah, hopefully they do. If they are able to find a mismatch and they play the Celtics or something, they do use them more often.
Yeah, hopefully wins though.
Yeah, agreed. But other than that, is there anything else that you wanted to touch on? Nope. Yeah, so that's all we had for you guys. That's all we have for you guys today. On Sunday, which probably we'll upload this, you guys see tomorrow morning, which will be Saturday. But we'll come back on Monday morning and then recap all the first round series that happened and the preview the second round series because they're going to start on Monday, or it might start on Sunday if the
Magic win and
Sunday. And then the Thunder would play on Sunday, but regardless, the Thunder will probably win their first game regardless. So we could just talk about the second round on Monday, but we'll go through all those matchups. It's going to be exciting. There's some really good games. Hopefully some players come back from injury sometime during those series. More specifically, Anthony Edwards. But until then, like and subscribe, and then follow us on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. And we will see you guys next episode. Peace.